Welcome back to Antics at the Armory. We're gonna take another swat at MTG Arena, and we are going to test out all of the new decks. Actually, so let's go in here. We will start out with this one. I made a few alterations to, so we aren't gonna go with that first. We will start out with the dinosaur deck, the Sun Empire. First, actually, let's go in and see what the deck consists of. So we've got one Ryle, two Commune with the Dinosaurs, one Abrade, one Lightning Strike, one Otepec Huntmaster, one Raptor Hatchling, one Channeler Initiate, one Drover of the Mighty, one Naga Vitalist, one Thunder Herd Migration, one Frilled Death Spitter, one Shake the Foundation, one Mouth to Feed, two Ranging Raptors, two Savage Stomps, so that's pretty nice, have a little bit of control in here. Thrashing Brontodon, one of. Two Forerunner of the Empire. This card is disgusting, especially when you get things like your Ranging Raptors or your Frilled Death Spitter. Anything with Enrage is disgusting with this. Two Needletooth Raptors, another Enraged creature. One Puncturing Blow. Two Raging Regisaurs. One Charging Monstrosaur, one Snapping Sailback, two Raging Swordtooth, one Samut Voice of Dissent, one Burning Sun's Avatar, one Atali Primal Storm, one Thundering Spineback, the Dinosaur Lord, one Verdant Sun's Avatar, 9 Mountains, 10 Forests, one Heshep Oasis, 4 Timber Gorges, and 1 Unclaimed Territory. So this is the base deck that we're going to go with, and we're going to see how well it fares. And match has already been found. Took less than a second, which is really nice. Alright. So our opponent's going first. We're on the draw. I have to wait for them to decide whether they're going to mulligan or keep. Alright. So 3 lands, Ryle, Otepec, Raging Regisaur, and a Verdant Sun's Avatar. I'd rather draw this than have it in my opening hand, but it's not bad. So essentially with this 4 mana, cast our Regisaur. Alright, so I'll keep this. See what our opponent's playing. An Evolving Wilds to start. Alright, Savage Stomp is a nice draw there. It won't be online for a little while, but once it is, it's pretty good control. What kind of land are they going to get? Alright, an island. So, with what I've been playing against lately, it's likely a blue-black control. It could be pirates, but typically it's been blue-black control. Which is not the greatest thing for us. They could be holding up a Censor, or a Negate, or an Essence Scatter. More than likely they have a counter spell, so I'm not sure if I want to run this out into it, but let's see what happens. Nope, it resolved. And Moment of Craving, they just killed it. Okay. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a blue-black control deck, I think. That makes our hand slightly worse because now we have to top deck a land to play anything. And that is not a good feeling. Oh, and we want to enable full control. That way it's less likely that the game's going to do any funky stuff. Alright. Cycling to draw. And their turn. Okay. Let's see what they've got. Let's see. Frio. So it has to be a creature we control. So that kind of sucks. We can't use it as a cantrip. Alright, comes in untapped, so that works. I am a little worried about them having counter magic up. Got 5 cards in hand. But against a control deck, we have to get on the board. So let's see what they've got. And it looks like they have a counter. Yep, straight cancel. Alright, this is not looking good. Yeah, pretty much. I've played, I don't know, 10, 15 matches on here at least. And probably 2 out of 3 of the decks that I've been facing have been blue-black control. So it's definitely, in my experience, the most prevalent deck on here right now. Let's see what. Treasure Cove, Reaver Ambush. Alright. And the Charging Monster Sword does us no good. So, unfortunately, we have to end our turn. Yeah, this is not good. We need 7 mana for these 2 cards. This is just dead in our hand completely. Charging Monster Sword, we just need 1 more for. That'd be decent if they're not holding a counter. Tali, we need 2 more. Alright, so there's that. Let's see if they have the counter. We can't afford to just sit back and hold on to it. Yeah, I'm thinking they have another cancel. Maybe an Essence Scatter. Yep, Essence Scatter. Alright, let's hope we draw another land. He's gonna run out of counters eventually. He's got to. Alright, so Desert chose not to cycle. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely slipping behind here. We should have had at least 10 damage in on him by now to stand a chance. What you doing? Champion of Wits is it's a very solid card. Alright, non-land. He's gonna get the choice of these. What did he take? Took my Tali, but where the hell is it? Alright, it's in exile. I thought he just discarded. And the Atali would have been really nice right here. Alright, guess we just end. Hope we draw another land. If we do draw a land, probably drop Verdant Sun's Avatar, try and gain some life if it resolves. I'm kind of okay with him countering this if I have the choice, I definitely want this on the battlefield. It can create some creatures for us, try and get us back in the game. Alright, I guess that's better than nothing. I won't be too sad if that draws out the counterspell. Alright. And let's see. 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. So I'm just going to rile here to get the other card draw. Alright, it's a 5-drop, so we can use this next turn. Let's end turn here. And see what they've got. So the Raging Swordtooth will be nice. It'll ping him for 1. Do I block? No, I don't think I'm going to block. I really don't want to kill him if I don't have to. I mean, the Swordtooth's going to, but that's not fun. 3 cards in hand, so he could bounce it, but then that would get the cards out of his hand. 5/5. These are all 5/5s. Okay. If I drop this, it'll kill that. Let's see, that's 7. He's basically just going to replay this. Draw 4 cards, discard 2, so that's just giving him even more card advantage. So I'll probably... Do I want to stick this or this first? Probably drop this, give myself a little bit of a buffer. Get me back up to 17 here, and then I'll pass turn. No, just end. So what I'm hoping is this will survive. I'll be able to play Thundering Spineback. If I draw a land, then I can Savage Stomp as well. So this will bring this up to a 6/6, and then Savage Stomp would put it at a 7/7. They would fight, and if he wants to save it, he's got 2 black open, so Vraska's Contempt would be a major blowout. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for it. There's a good chance I'll get blown out here, but it at least forces him to use some cards out of his hand. Tap some mana as well. And if he wants to... Yep. Yep, I got screwed on that. Oh well. Probably should have just eaten the damage there. Although, he would have just done the same thing when I went to use the Savage Stomp, so that wouldn't have helped me much. Alright, so Naga Vitalist. Alright, so let's go with... I have 7 lands, so I could drop that in that. Yeah, that seems decent. It will kill that, which kind of sucks, but... Let's see if he has a counter. So it looks like he has something. Yep, I only have 2 left, so I can't pay 4. That's countered, and the Vitalist comes out. Let's see. So in order to get rid of the Nezahal, I will have to drop the spine back and actually result. No, because he doesn't give himself +1/+1. Ew, this is not fun. So if I drop this, I can make it fight something. Deal 5 damage. Would kill it, but that's... pretty sure he has a negate in hand. But let's see. Let's run him out. Let's see if he has a different counterspell. Yep, straight cancel. So I have to resolve this, use this on it, and that. So it's going to take 2 more turns, deal 9. I'm going to have to block. Yeah. Yep, this is done. I'm just going to concede. Go on to game 2. Overall, so far, not impressed in the least. Definitely partially my fault. Made some bad plays there, I think. Although, against the control he had, I don't think it would have made any difference what I did. But let's get in. Let's see. He is a rank 2 silver. Alright, so I go first. Got 4 land. Samut. Again, it's on the really high end. I wish I had some low drops. Alright, I guess I'll give this a shot. I probably should mull, but who cares? It's for fun. Alright, so let's get a forest out and see what he's playing. Oh, looks like another blue-black control. Yep. So 2 for 2 on blue-black control. Right, drew in a braid there. Still can't play anything, but let's see what they've got. So I played an Opt. Very, very good card. Alright, so now he has straight counterspell open. Get another forest out, pass turn. Alright, yeah. Against blue-black control, this was the worst possible hand to keep. Alright. So the good thing is this has flash. So we can wait. On his end step, flash this out. If he plays a 5th mana, he could Essence Scatter and still hold up Counterspell, which would really, really suck. But hopefully, if he has the counter, this will draw it out. And then we can get a Tali down. Nope. Alright, he's going to play a treasure map. Holding up cancel magic. Make sure full control is enabled. Attack, block. Alright, so I'm going to run that out. Eat his counter spell. And open the doors for a Tali, and hopefully he doesn't just have a straight removal. Yep. Play that and get that out. Vraska's Contempt he could hit us with. A bounce spell. He's going to scry. If you can't get rid of it, that's a really good way to try and keep land or something on top. Yep, final reward. Alright. Play that. We have 7, so we will run that out. See what he has. What would we pull with Forerunner? God, I think we hit the majority of our good creatures just right here. I think they were already in our hand. Don't need ranging raptors. Maybe the one that does 2 damage to our opponents, try and ping him out. Although with the card advantage he's getting, his counter spells are going to be flowing. Alright, so let's go to combat first. That is 1 counter on it. Damage. So we can do it and still abrade when he activates that. Or abrade if he counters it. Let's run out the Forerunner. Yep. So that will resolve. And I will destroy the treasure map. We do not need that flipping and giving him even more card advantage. So let's see what he's got. Definitely drop Needletooth Raptor. Although, if he doesn't have removal for this, we might just be better off creating the 3/3s, holding this in our hand, and not giving him something to counter, letting him waste his mana while we continuously create creatures. That seems like a decent idea. Depending on what we draw, of course. Alright. What you got, buddy? I have 5 mana open if you don't cast anything else. Oh, the Scarab God. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Alright, he has no zombies. He can take a card from a graveyard. So that's my smooth and my Forerunner. Could make it a 4/4 zombie. And if it dies, it goes back to his hand. Alright, that's brutal. That is not fun. 4, 5, so I only have 7 mana. So I can use that. Alright, he has no mana, so that's good. Oh, exiles it instead. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Always read your cards. That is amazing. And here's where you have to pay attention. 2 red, 2 generic. It took both of my green, even though I have green in my hand. I wasn't paying attention, and that screwed me. It should have done 4 of the red, left my green open, and 1 red open, considering that's a single mana cost. Yeah, that sucks. Always pay attention because the computer is stupid on this. I was just so excited about getting rid of the damn Scarab God. Alright. So we drew 2, discarded 2. He has counter magic open. And he made me sack. Okay. So I'll drop this. Put the counters on him. Drop him. Alright. So I have to start using mana. Build him back up. If he plays another creature, I will be, depending on the creature of course, I'll be happy to block and trade here. I will be happy to block and trade here. Get rid of the Cryptic Serpent. No, excuse me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's still 1 mana off from being able to embalm or eternalize him. Which only 1 mana, he could pull it at any moment, so I can't count on him getting mana screwed. But it would allow me to take that out, and I'm okay with that. So I'm just gonna end turn. Can't get through that. And I will end step use him to just create whatever mana. And if he attacks with a Cryptic Serpent, I will block. Block and kill it. Ooh. Alright. Yep. He's definitely got the cards on me. Yeah, he's so that ability will be countered. So I need a way to trigger it twice, but then that would kill it. Yes, I will still block. Trigger, kill it. Just add green. Oh, of course I draw that card. We'll kill that. Oh, it's when it attacks. I was looking... Wrong dino. So... Alright. End turn. So as of right now, I'm on a 4-turn clock. I have him on a 3-turn clock, but he can block and make it a 4-turn. And that doesn't help. Although he can't target his own guy, otherwise it'll be countered. Oh, nope, never mind, he can. Alright. This deck I do not think has any sweepers. So we are pretty much dead. Go back to my turn. Another land. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to tap him. Let's attack there. Ping him. And see if he wants to... Yep, he'll block. Okay. What is... That's not going to tell me. We'll trade there. No, Vizier. 5 mana and Balm, so he's just going to bring it right back. But it will save me 5 damage this turn. Let that resolve. Go back to my turn. Ah, and I forgot to do it again. Alright, so I've got a Frilled Death Spitter. But any way it goes, he attacks for 10 next turn, and that is game. So, good game, and I will scoop. So that's game 2. Let's go on to a third game. Well, this is actually really nice. We lost and we still get a reward. So that's pretty cool. Forgive me, I cast 12 red or green spells, that's why I got it. I always forget that these quests are down here. So let's see. Let's play another match. And go into number 3. Again, almost instant queue. It's really nice. You never have to wait for a game. And this is still the closed beta, so when it comes live, you're never going to have to wait for a game. Alright, so 4 land. Needletooth Raptor, Commune, and Savage Stomp. I think this is definitely a keep. So we can turn 1 Commune. We don't really have to worry about land, so we can pull pretty much any dinosaur that we find. So let's go with that. And it's sorcerer speed, so we'll do it now. Do we want the Raging Regisaur or the Sword Tooth? 5/5 trample versus 4/4. But it's a 4-drop versus a 5-drop. I think I'll go with the Regisaur. Oh no. I should have gone with the other because this is a 4-drop as well. I was thinking that was a 3-drop. Let's get that down. And another land. And it looks like we're against blue-black control again. 3 for 3. Alright, so he's definitely holding a counter spell. Run it out on this. Yep. Go to your turn. And another land. We will go with the Hunt Master. See if you're going to counter that. Let's see if you consider it a threat. Nope. Alright. So I will end turn. I could have cast that, but actually no, I should have just cast that. Would have cost me 1 life, but yep, Moment of Craving. Alright, so let's do that and do that. See if he has another Essence Scatter. Yep, he does. So that is both 2 Essence Scatter. Typically the deck only runs 2. I'll run out the Channeler. See if you have a cancel. Alright, end turn. Not a good feeling. Alright, so yeah, it's solid blue-black control. Like I said before, this is the majority of the meta now. Pretty much everyone's playing a blue-black control deck. And he's holding another counterspell. But I have nothing else to play, so let's run it out. Yep. End turn. Full control enabled. Trigger, just get blue. Drop the Gorge. We want to make him bigger, so we'll just end turn. We want to get him up to a 3/4, so he's actually formidable. Air Elemental. Tap him for blue. And yet another land. See if he has a negate. Yep, he does. So that's sorcery speed, so we'll have to wait till our next turn. But assuming he isn't holding yet another counterspell, we'll be able to kill the Air Elemental. Ah, damn Chupacabra. Alright, so he's going to kill our guy. And another land. And turn. I actually don't think we have anything that will get us out of this. Yep. So that is game. That was a very fast game 3, but as you saw, I'm not impressed with this deck whatsoever. The stock decks are meh at best. So that was the Sun Empire, the straight Dino deck, and you saw us play. It did kind of suck that all we got was the blue-black control, but like I said before, that's the majority of the meta right now. So alright, we will come back. I think we're going to go through every one eventually, so I will see you guys next time. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and have a good day.